Golfin Around is sponsored by Destination Gettysburg. Get on to the green. Team USA versus Team Scotland Amateur Golf Championships. Squares Golf Shoes. Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is launching a golf club, and if you want in, you're in. Do you enjoy golfing with Tito's? You're in. New to the game? We'll cheers to that. Go to tournaments and sip outside the ropes? Absolutely in. Do you appreciate a well-manicured lawn and smooth, high-quality vodka? You're in. Do you play at a club? Work at a club? Get down at a club? You've got this in the bag. After a round, do you have lunch with a round of Tito's transfusions at the 19th hole? Oh gosh, you're in. Or do you simply appreciate the wicking properties of golf apparel? This definitely counts. You're in. Tito's Golf Club. Everyone's in.
Hey, welcome to This Week on Golfin Around. I'm on the beautiful west coast of Scotland, and we're going to tee it up on a fabulous golf course built in 1872, Western Gales. So let's tee it up this week on Golfin Around from the Western Gales Golf Club in Scotland.
Scotland has long been regarded as the home of golf and a sporting mecca for lovers and players of this great and ancient game. There are many hundreds of courses across the country designed to challenge players of all levels. However, for the purists, only links golf, designed by nature and made great by centuries of tradition, provide a true test of a golfer's skill and character. Experience this on the Ayrshire coast of Scotland, where the elements of nature, architecture and tradition come together to provide a test of golf like no other, on a course that should feature on every player's must-play list, Western Gales. From its traditional clubhouse with views across the Firth of Clyde to the hills of Arran and the sharp outline of Ailsa Craig, Western Gales Golf Club provides a classic test of golf over undulating terrain with devilish bunkering, meandering burns and finely contoured greens, all framed by natural sand dunes. Only 45 minutes from Glasgow and 90 minutes from Edinburgh, it is a course that has already challenged amateurs and professionals alike. Rory McIlroy, Bubba Watson, Sir Bob Charles, Gary Player, Tom Watson, Bernard Gallagher and Jeff Ogilvy, to name but a few. It is now ready to challenge you. Come and walk in the footsteps of some legends of the great game of golf. Come and play it, Western Gales.
Hey, welcome to This Week on Golfin Around. We're still on the Ayrshire? How do you say that?
Ayrshire
coast of Scotland, which is on the west coast. I'm getting it, Gordon. Ayrshire.
What's it?
Ayrshire. Well, he grew up around here, so he can say it easy. Look, if you want to come to the golf mecca of Scotland, it is on the west coast. It is, how many golf courses up and down the...
Well, really from West Kilbride down to Turnberry, there must be at least 20 golf courses.
Wow.
All by the seaside.
And
by the seaside,
there's one called Prestwick too, I heard of.
Old Prestwick and Prestwick St Nicholas and Prestwick St Cuthbert's. So it's 3 in the town of Prestwick.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Now we're here at the beautiful, awe-inspiring, I mean my knees are shaking, we haven't even got on a golf course yet, Western Gales Golf Course.
Yeah.
When you talk, Gordon, about the history of the game,
Sure.
It's birthed here in Scotland. It's Old Tom Morris, it's Prestwick, it's Western Gales as well.
Sure.
This course was built when?
This course was built in 1897. The founding fathers of Glasgow had a vision of a course by the seaside. So they come down here and saw this beautiful land and wanted to build a golf course here. So they bought the land from the Duke of Portland.
The Duke of Portland?
Duke of Portland, who owned all the land. And in fact, the Duke of Portland was our first president of the golf club. And
Well, he gave the land. He should be.
it should be.
Right?
That's right.
You know what we'll do? If you give us the land, we'll make you president.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And he also said, if you take the land, you keep the crest, which was on his coat of arms. So
I love it.
So that was on his coat of arms, the Duke of Portland, or the Portland family. So that was another. You must keep this
Yeah, I love it.
on all your clothing and all over the place.
From 1897
Yeah.
to now, I'm not real good at math, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's about 127 years ago, in fact.
You get a cookie for that kind of math in your head. So one of the oldest
Yeah.
links courses in the world, right here at Western Gales. Now, for you folks back in America that don't know what a true, authentic links course is, you know, Gordon, back home, like in Oklahoma, which is in the middle of America where there's no water,
Yeah.
they'll call a golf course the Links at Huckleberry Farms. It can't be because it's missing one thing in the middle of the landlocked, which is what?
Water.
Water!
Wow.
Right? You need water to be a links course.
Exactly, and that's what's out there.
Behind us, it's gorgeous. So the land, well, you tell the folks the reason it's called a links course.
Well, really, the definition of a links course, as you touched on earlier, is by the seaside. The land is sand-based. We got a lot of water here in Scotland now, and it's always firm because of the sand base. So more and more people are playing golf by links, opposed to parkland, which is a lot muddier in the winter time, especially with a lot of rain. So links is the way forward because it's always firm, and everybody loves it here. So links is by the seaside.
Yeah, absolutely. It's follow us, ocean, sand dunes that links
Sure.
the ocean to the inland. So that's what a links course
That's
is.
what it is. Exactly.
All right, one of the great traditions here in Scotland, of course, is a starter. Jim, you got to have a good starter, don't you?
Yep.
I mean, you can't have a good round of golf if you don't have a good starter.
Must have a good starter who's a good golfer.
Do you know a good starter that we might find?
Yes.
You do?
You're looking at one.
It would be himself.
Right, on the tee.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
On the tee from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Randy
Tank
Tank
Tantlinger.
Tantlinger.
Hey! Now this is where I shank the ball off.
Oh,
Watch,
no, you don't.
watch this, Jim.
Oh,
Watch this, Jim.
nice and easy.
Oh.
Nice and
Now that was a proper start.
Right, that's good. Nice and easy.
Now this is a proper way to screw the swing up, for darn sure.
Down the left. You'll get
Oh,
that,
it's a
okay.
beautiful shot,
Okay, yeah.
right down the middle, 340 yards, and it's still rolling. Freddie, I think it was your start there.
RDM, right down middle.
Right down the middle. That was a proper Scottish start if I ever heard
Excellent.
one. All right, what do I got to be wary of here at Western Gales? The wind
The wind and the deep bunkers.
and the deep bunkers.
There's a telephone in one of them,
There's a telephone in one of
in
them.
case you out.
And who do I call? Somebody that cares.
AC Rescue.
Rescue. Hole number 2, Western Gales, the Ayrshire coast of Scotland on the west coast. Really, this hole, the green behind me, the complex, represents the best of Scottish links course. You can see the bunker behind me with the riveting to get out of that. Not unlike any home bunker that we have in the United States, as the train goes around up and down the coast from Scotland. This is how the Ayrshire coast developed. The wealthy, much like back home in Pennsylvania, Andrew Carnegie, the Mellons, put money into the railroads, which opened up Western America. Well, that's how Western Scotland got its opening too, as people became wealthy, the barons in Scotland. They brought the trains from Glasgow, just up the road, about an hour, down into this Western Ayrshire area of Scotland. And what did the wealthy do? 1872, they began building golf courses because golf took hold, its foundation here in Scotland.
Are you tired of being bad at golf? Are you tired of your friends being bad at golf, but they insist on going to the course with you anyway? Does their range tee box look like this? Are you sick of groups playing through? You wave them off and smile, reassuring your friends that this is totally normal so you don't look like a dick, but you can only fake that smile for so long? Like you do genuinely enjoy their company, but last round Derek went through 8 sleeves, yet somehow he always seems to find his ball in the woods with a perfect lie.
Found it!
Yeah, that's what he's using for his clubs. A bag for f***ing folding chairs. Derek, that isn't a golf bag. And he shows up wearing a pair of swim trunks and his dad's golf polo from 1987 and tells everyone waiting to tee off that it's vintage. Introducing the Tito's Subpar sponsorship. Now Tito's Golf Club members can nominate the subpar golfer in their lives to be sponsored by Tito's to get cool gear and fresh fits. Yes, even if that golfer is you. Will it make your friend good at golfing? No. Will they look like they're good at golfing and maybe by sheer osmosis start to be kind of okay at it? Sure, at the very least, you know they have good taste in vodka. Make bad golfing look good, while bad golfers get better. Join and nominate at titosgolfclub.com.
Welcome to hole number 6, and forgive my Scottish, Gaelic, Lappock. Lappock is the name of the hole, and I gotta talk to find some Scotsman who knows what Lappock is. Again, hole number 6 here. It's a par 5 over 500 yards from the tips. Tom Watson said 6 and 7 are some of the finest holes he's ever played in our life. You know, my swing isn't exactly on the swing plane right now, so our good man Jeff is going to step up and guide us through hole number 6 and 7 here at Western Gales on the Ayrshire coast of Scotland.
The 6th hole here at Western Gales is a superb par 5 of 498 yards. Right from the outset, a good drive is required in order to avoid serious rough on the right or running out of fairway on the left. For the longer hitters, the direct line to the fairway is all carry. For mere mortals, the safe line is the clubhouse. The second shot demands precision, as you are aiming between 2 mounds in the distance. In addition, the strong player has to shape his shot from right to left in order to avoid the hidden bunker on the left, 30 yards from the green. Depending on where the pin is, there is a ridge on the right-hand side of the green which can make a shot short of the green a difficult one to get close. Once on the green, there are some very crafty burrows to take account of if you are to secure your par. This hole is considered by many of our members to be a fine example of